What's up, everyone? King Cobra 73 here. Finally back on the channel after so long, after trying to do the return last year. So much has happened since then. Now we are back. Finally. And we are finally back with Madden 23. Starting a franchise on Madden 23, but Cobra, you never finish a franchise on Madden. Well, it's about time I did it. About time I tried. About time we do this the right way. And we're going to start in week 1 since week 1 rosters out. I've waited a while to do this. I know it's just, I'm coming late to the party and I'm coming on strong. So there were lots of teams I considered for this. The Bears, definitely one. Bears need a lot of help this year. The Bears are trying to be bad this year. Is Justin Fields the answer with that team? No one knows. And Roquan Smith wanting to trade, don't know if that's a good place to go there. And the Colts are another good team option with Matt Ryan there. And do we go back to Washington? Because I did Washington dirty last year. I didn't finish them. And let me tell you guys, with the videos I had recorded up to them, we were bad. We were really bad. The Jets are always an option. But the team that we're going to go with this year are the Detroit Lions. They just need a lot of help this year. And honestly, it was between the Jets and the Lions. But we're going to go with the Lions. They need a lot of help. And honestly, it's just...
Hey!
Wait, what?
No, we're not doing that.
What do you mean?
Go back to your roots right now.
No. Well...
I said now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Houston Texan franchise. Back when I first did a franchise, back in Madden 16, I think it was, the very first franchise I did was the Houston Texans. It's time that I go back to my roots. It's time that I finally finish what I started. This is about finishing things, about getting things right. Let's finish what I started. Let's finish with the Houston Texans. I'm taking control of Lovie Smith this year because I'm really happy for Lovie to get this next chance as a head coach and everything. So I want to do things right with Lovie. Try to make Lovie a Super Bowl coach. So let's go take a look at the roster. We have Davis Mills, as our quarterback. Is he the QB of the future? I don't know. We'll see how things go this year. Kyle Allen backing him up. We have the big running back from Florida, Damian Pierce, Rex Burkhead, Royce Freeman, and others backing him up. I'm really excited about Pierce, and I'm thinking Freeman as his backup. We'll see how that goes. Not the biggest fan of Rex Burkhead, but hey, it's how the Texans have it set up and everything. But Damian Pierce should be a fun back this year. Of course, we have a fullback. Brandon Cooks is our star receiver. Always a good guy. Brandon Cooks, just give him a chance when he's healthy. Nico Collins at number 2. And we have John Mechie the third here. The first round pick out of Alabama. And Mechie will not be playing this year since he is battling leukemia. Prayers up to him and his family. Mechie, you got this year. You're going to battle it. We're going to hold it down here for you. And then the Texans did acquire Tyler Johnson after he was cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can Tyler Johnson be here? Be a good piece here in Houston. And we have Brevin Jordan, the tight end, out of Miami, and O.J. Howard, who they recently acquired, and Pharaoh Brown is our tight ends. I'm honestly probably going to go with O.J. Howard, Brevin Jordan. I'm pretty sure Pharaoh Brown is their real starting tight end, in real life. But we're probably going to go Brevin Jordan. Larry Tunsil, Charlie Hex, our left tackles. Kenyon Green, the other first-round pick out of Texas A&M. High hopes for this guy. Guard. Man, hoping good things for him. Hopefully we have our starting left guard of the future. Justin McCrary backing him up. A good backup option. Justin Britt as our center. Scott Quessenberry backing him up. Not sure how that's going to go. AJ Can's the only right guard on the roster, but Justin McCrary will be backing him up as well. Like I said, McCrary's just a good backup. He can go both ways. Titus Howard, right tackle. Is he going to be that guy? Howard has had some ups and downs. Right tackle, just a 71 overall. Hopefully, he can prove us wrong and stay here. And now on the left end, Jerry Hughes, a 13-year player in the league, a mentor. And we also have Mario Addison with his 12th year in the league, another mentor. But Ogbonna Oko Rodquo, I'm having high hopes for him. I know he's 27, and I know that doesn't mean he has lots of room for development, but I'm really excited for him this year, and I'm hoping he does great things for us. On the other side, we have Jonathan Grenard, who had a decent season last year, if I remember correctly, for the Texans, and Rasheem Green backing him up. I'm hoping that Jonathan Grenard can do good things for us. In the middle, we have Malik Collins, Roy Lopez, Thomas Booker, the 4th rookie out of Stanford. We have Marcus Wumfor and Hamish here. I am not high on any of our defensive tackles at all. I am just hoping I'm hoping that we can do things here. Jalen Reeves-Maben, our left outside linebacker, followed by Garrett Wallow. I'm not sure about our linebackers either, guys. This is where this team needs help with at defense. We have Christian Kirksey, Neville Hewitt, and we have Christian Harris, who I want to be the middle linebacker of the future, but unfortunately he was injured in preseason in real life, and because they put him on the injury report and they put him on the IR in preseason, he's out for the year already. Rookie at Alabama, gonna miss his whole rookie year. I have high hopes for him to be our middle linebacker of the future. Good run stopper. He has good speed, which is what I want in a middle linebacker. He has decent coverage ability. This is a guy who is going to do great things for us when he's healthy. Christian Harris, get healthy soon. But like I said, since he got put on IR in real life, I do believe in real IR in preseason. You're just out the first 4 weeks. I wish that was the case here, but that's not the case in Madden. Madden, fix your game. And the right outside linebacker, it's Camu Grugier-Hill and Blake Cashman. I don't know why Blake Cashman has the future starter tag, but we'll see what he does here. I'm not sure about these. Like I said, I'm not sure about the linebackers at all. Not sure. But we go to our corners. Steven Nelson, Desmond King, and Derek Stingley Jr., the first round pick. Did I call John Mechie a first round pick earlier? I think I did. I think he's a second or third round pick. My bad there. Derek Stingley is going to be one of the guys here, and that's another corner who was hurt in preseason. Texas put him on the IR. It's just nothing I can do there. And Tremont Smith, a fast return guy. Hopefully he never has to play. Jalen Petrie is going to be our quarterback, a corner, safety out of Baylor. I cannot talk right now. I'm too excited. Have high hopes for him as well. And here at the other safety spot, we have MJ Stewart and Eric Murray. Just two players who are similarly rated. I do think I start MJ Stewart. Like I said, I've just pretty much just gone through this. And the biggest thing with the Texans, the big reason why I picked them, because of the Deshaun Watson trade. You have 2 first-round picks this year. You have 2 first-round picks next year. You have, 5 picks in the top 100 this year. Oh, we can make this team a lot better. Yeah, 5 picks in the top 100 this year. This team can be a lot better. Do we need to spend one of these picks on a quarterback? Depends how Davis Mills plays. Or are we going to spend it to get this defense better? That's what I'm hoping for this year. And we will see. 4 picks in the top 100 next year. This team has a lot of draft capital, and we're hoping to move around and do it a little. Here's one of the benefits of starting in the preseason. with week 1 rosters. They actually have the correct practice squads in Madden. The veterans are on the practice squad in this game because Madden does it for you. Madden, get your game straight. Let us do this in real life. And extend the practice squad to, what is it, 16 now? I think it is. I think the practice squad is 16 in real life now. So it has the accurate practice squad. We have veterans on it. Jeff Driscoll is our 3rd quarterback. He's on the practice squad. This team has a lot of low overall players, and honestly, I'm just like hoping that we can do some great things this year. I'm scared this year. I set the win total to 4 wins, as you guys saw earlier. Taking some look at the free agents, because I honestly don't think we're going to win a lot of games this year. 4 wins, it's going to be tough. 4 wins itself is going to be tough. Just looking at the free agent pool here, seeing if I want to bring anything, because like I said, I am not high on Rex Burkhead, and I kind of want to. If I want to bring someone in, who's going to back up Dameon Pierce? I'm looking at some of these players, like what I want to back him up from what I want. Like we can bring back Marlon Mack. They just cut him in real life. I thought that would have been a perfect 1-2 punch here. What I would like to do is have like a speedy guy backing him up because he is a better power back. But honestly, like from what I'm seeing here and from what I would like, I'm not seeing that player. Adrian Peterson would have been a good player to bring in, just because bringing Adrian home, Texas to Houston, that would have been a good story, but we're not going to do it. And then I'm looking at wide receiver help, because outside of Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins, we don't have much. And then I thought about Odell Beckham. Realistically though, you won't get Odell Beckham back till week 12, and honestly, are we even in the playoff position? Are we even in playoff contention then? And honestly, I don't think Odell would play in Houston, come to Houston. T.Y. Hilton, though, I think would be a great addition for us. I think him and Brandon Cooks would be the perfect 1-2 option here, while Nico Collins plays in the slot maybe. And we have Tyler Johnson playing the slot and on the outside as well, just as a player. And then we have, like, we can bring in, I thought about bringing Emmanuel Sanders as a mentor. Do we bring Will Fuller back? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But then I thought about Deshaun Jackson again as a mentor role. I think Deshaun Jackson will be pretty cool. I think he'll be great. But ultimately, I don't think I'm going to sign anyone right now, because honestly, I want to see what our players have. I want to see what my players bring to the table. And if they don't bring much to the table, well, that's on them. And if they exceed, perfect. Man, so I'm just looking into options, because honestly, it's just like, what can I do to make this team better for right now? And honestly, there's not a lot I can do to make this team better right now. The Texans are in full rebuild. They have a lot of young pieces to this team, and they just need someone to bring those pieces together. And it's GM King Cobra, the man to do that. I think so. We're going back to our roots. Remember, we moved on from Arian Foster, and who was the quarterback at the time? I don't even remember. We started with AJ McCarron and Trey Mason with this team back in Madden 16. It's time to bring Houston back to where we had JJ Watt at that time and everything. And I believe we had an actual decent complete defense at that time with Clowney and JJ Watt, Whitney Merciless. Oh man, a better defense then. So now, let's do a rebuild the right way. Let's make Houston the best team in the AFC. In the AFC, oh my goodness, don't get me started. AFC is a crowded conference in football. And we're in the AFC South with the Titans and the Colts, who are two really good teams. And we're just on the outside looking in. Yeah, you have the Jaguars as well, who I think who are greatly improved this year after getting rid of Urban Meyer last year. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to do great there. Like, and they brought in Christian Kirk. Like, these teams have a lot of good pieces. And now it's just up to us to see how we're doing. We're doing a week 1 press conference. You know how Madden does it. And like, how do you think you're gonna do facing the Colts? And honestly, I don't have high hopes for our offense. I want to be good on defense. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and pick stifling defense here. Like, we want to stuff them. We want to hit them in the mouth, punch them in the mouth, and destroy them on defense. So let's go ahead and hit stifling defense. We want to make that offense uncomfortable, keep them off the scoreboard as much as possible. And we want to stop the run because they have some guy named Jonathan Taylor. I don't see that happening. Allow less than 75 yards. Yeah, I don't see that happen. Jonathan Taylor's probably going to get that in the first half on us. But honestly, we're just going to go through the depth chart as the Texans have it. Mills is our starting QB, backed up by Kyle Allen. Damian Pierce, running back, with Rex Burkhead backing him up. Troy Harrison's our fullback. Receivers going to be Brandon Cooks, Nico Collins, Tyler Johnson as the 3, Philip Dorsett, and Chris Moore following them up. It's going to be Brevin Jordan and O.J. Howard as the tight ends here. Like I said, I know Pharaoh Brown's starting in real life, but this is how I want to run it. This is my team. I'm the GM. Kenyon Green, of course, the guard here. Justin Britt, Scott Quessenberry. AJ Can at right guard, Titus Howard, right tackle. Ogabanya, Oko, Ron Quo will be starting at left end over the 2 veterans. Like I said, I have high hopes for Ogabanya here this year, and Jonathan Grenard will be at right end. Malik Collins, Roy Lopez will be the 2 D tackles here, followed by Thomas Booker and Michael Wamfor here. I don't have any hopes for this. And at left outside linebacker, I think Wallow's starting in real life here. I do believe I changed that in the later. And Cameron Gruger here was started right outside. Like I said, guys, I don't know what with our linebackers. I don't know what to do with our linebackers. Steven Nelson, Derek King, Derek Stingley Jr. Those are gonna be our starters at corner. Jalen Petrie, free safety. Eric Murray, MJ Stewart are going to be our safeties, strong safeties. And I do believe I'm starting MJ Stewart Jr. over Eric Murray. As like I said, they are very, very similar rated guys here. Like, both players are good for what they have and for what they are doing here. Kick return is going to be Trayvon Smith and Desmond King, exactly how the Texans have it in real life. And that punt returner is Desmond King, Trayvon Smith. These things are going to be like how they are in real life for the most part. John Weeks is the long snapper, so we kept him, obviously. Third down running back they have as Rex Burkhead. I do not know how things are going to go with Rex Burkhead. I just know I have 2 other guys on the roster who I am willing to put ahead of him. And in the slot, we're going to go with Tyler Johnson, even though Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins are probably better there. And just as you see, our pass rushers are going to be Jonathan Grenard on one end. Just a lot of high hopes for this team, guys. Like, I really want this team to do well and be well, and just don't know. And I think I may have frozen on the screen, so I'll be right. I'm gonna cut here and be right back. Hey, we're back, and at the other rush hand, we're gonna have Larry Hughes play. So we're gonna get the veteran involved here a little bit. We're gonna have the veteran and the young guy play here, and Malik Collins is gonna be our rush deep tackle, not rusher. That sub linebacker, it will be Christian Kirksey, as he is the best player that we have that's healthy there at this position right now. Like I said, y'all know who I want there in the future. Y'all know who I want there. Y'all know what my plans are. Middle linebacker, it ain't no secret. And that slot corner, there's going to be Desmond King. So our 2 outside boundary players will be Derek Stingley and Steven Nelson. High hopes for this team, ladies and gentlemen. Can this team actually be good this year? I don't know. Doubt it. We're going to see how this goes. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys are excited for the Texans franchise as much as I am. I'm scared. Honestly, I am scared for how this game is gonna go. But we'll see. Thank y'all for watching. Week 1 is coming very soon. Very, very soon. This video is coming out on what, Tuesday? Should be Tuesday the 13th. Week 1 will be out Thursday or Friday. I'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all for watching.